Welcome to Eden is a new Netflix series. I recently binge watched it. It was really, really good. I would advise anyone to check it out. I'll try to give a brief overview with no spoilers. And it is actually in Spanish, but Netflix did a good job translating it in English. So welcome to Eden. This place actually invite young people that post a lot on their social media, Twitter, Instagram, social networks like that, post a lot of pictures, make a lot of posts, build their whole life out on social media, and they like to party. Eden itself actually invites these kind of people. So it starts off with them sending out an invite to the party that's going to go down at this secret location, and they're going to have the best time of their life. So they recruit about probably about 100 people at a time, I assume. So once they get these people, you cannot bring anybody that you know, and they make you leave your cell phone and any other communication device behind, and you get on the boat. All these people got on the boat. Well, the main character, girl Zoa, has a friend named Judith. Judith did not get the invite, but Zoa wants Judith to come with her. So she's like, well, I'm not going if my friend can't come. They went ahead and allowed her to come anyway, even though she didn't have an invitation. Her mom and dad they don't really care about her. People that they chosen, they already did a background on them based on all their posts and everything. And I don't know how, but they digged into their lives a little bit, because each of these individuals, they have some type of tragedy has happened to them. Zoa, her mom is a junkie, and her dad is nearly never really there for her. He's always doing his own thing. And Zoa has a sister named Gabby, and so it's just pretty much them two taking care of themselves. The people that they chosen, it seems like they're missing something in their life. Zoa and Judith, her friend, they get on the boat. They're all partying. They make it to the island. Everybody gets off the boat. Zoa meets this guy. She's talking to him, and she's having a good time or whatnot. During the party, they say they have a new drink called Blue Eden that will be hitting the market the following month, and only 5 special people will be able to try this drink right now. The rest, you can try it when it comes out later on, when it's actually on the market. So if your bracelet lights up, you can go ahead, you're chosen to try the drink right now. So they chose 5 people, and Zoa was one of them. Her bracelet lit up to try the drink. They went ahead and drank the drink. Then the following day, everybody's gone. Zoa wakes up and she's looking around and she can't find anybody. When she was on that drink, she pretty much was almost killed herself. Jumped off those rocks, and some guy from the party that was a quote-unquote staff member of the party worked there. He pretty much saved her. But anyways, once she woke up from that, she noticed everybody was gone, and it was just her and the 5 people pretty much that had the bracelets on that were lit up. So everybody else was gone. I don't know how that happened. It didn't show them leaving while they were passed out or anything. It just showed them, all the people from the party back on the boat and heading back to the real world. And the guy that was talking to Zoa at the party, he noticed that she wasn't on the boat, and he's asking the boat staff member or whatever, where's this girl Zoa at? Some girl is missing. And they're like, oh, there's gonna be a second boat coming, a second boat trip, so don't worry about it, she'll be fine. So he brushes it off, said okay, whatever. Zoa and the other 4 people, they're on the island still. They all wake up. They pretty much get a big welcome to Eden. And they supposedly will be coming home the next day. A boat will be coming for them the next day. There's this guy, though, within the group named Aldo, and he doesn't buy anything that they're saying. He wants to leave immediately. He feels that, they're kidnapping them and everything like that, and he wants to leave. So was Fran, Judith. She went off with somebody. She ended up dying. They ended up killing her. She wasn't supposed to be there anyway. So they ended up killing her. And after the welcome, Zoa and Aldo are like, this is not right. You guys are kidnapping us. We want to go back home. Meanwhile, they're promising them, oh yeah, the boat will be here tomorrow to take you guys back home. Within that time, they're introducing them to Eden and the island and telling them that this is such a lovely place. We love each other here. Pretty much trying to entice them to stay. They all thinking that the boat's going to come tomorrow, but it really doesn't come. They start to realize that they're stuck on this island. The guy that saved Zoa, his name is Nico, he was pretty much acting like he was all on her side, and could have find out he wasn't. So a lot of them pretty much kind of are fake, and they have a role to play in order to because they're all trying to get to the next level, because within this cult they get like stars to you like level up once you do a certain deed or something for them or whatnot. So he was her link, and he wanted to level up or whatnot, but she found out that he was full of shit. So the whole time Zoa is trying to figure out how is she gonna get off this island. Aldo ends up dying. A few others end up wanting to stay, and her sister that's back at home is looking for her. And also there is another guy there named Ibu. He ends up wanting to stay too, but his father ends up also sending a private investigator to look for him. Her sister does a lot of research. She ends up talking to the guy that had left the party on the boat and he went back. She ended up getting in contact with him, meeting up, and he actually kept the bracelet that he had that night. Her sister pretty much starts being like Zoa. She gets her hair done like her. She starts posting pictures, joining these different social networks, doing things like that. I think that she probably was just trying to see what will happen and what will be the outcome be if she does all these things, and maybe that'll give her some clues onto where her sister is at. Long story short, they're in this cult. Like, it's a fake loving cult in a sense, because they, people are killed. But long story short, Zoa ends up finding a way out. On her way out, she sees her sister getting off the boat, going onto the island. The way out she found was she was going to swim and go to the party boat that was coming in. They throw parties there like every so often. So she was like, when the next party boat comes, she's going to hop on that boat and then try to go back. But she seen her sister, and she just paused right in the water right before she was about to get on the boat, and it ended. That was the final episode of season 1, episode 8, season 1. So I assume with season 2, she either made the decision to stay on the island and not escape because she's seen her sister. So she's gonna go through all this over. I would not stay. I mean, even though I did see my sister, I would not stay. I would leave, contact the authorities or whoever, and bring them back to the island. But we will see what will happen in season 2. Hopefully there will be a season 2, and hopefully it comes soon. I know a lot of these TV series, they take forever to come out with the next series. By that time, you done forgot about it. So yeah, I tried to just give a little bit of a little overview with not going into too much detail because I don't want to give any spoilers, but you have to check it out. It's really, really good. I binge watched all 8 episodes, so it's really good, and I can't wait for season 2.